Now let us see the third problem or the third case. In this case, you can see one person named as Kamal. Kamal is from Kerala and this firm is also situated in Kerala. Tell me which type of transaction is taking place here? Intra-firm. But now it's not a purchase but it is a sales. So what is the term we have to use? It's intra-state sales. Okay, intra-state sales. Previous slide we saw intra-state purchase, but now it's sales which is taking place. It's also the same thing. Here also CGST and SGST is there. Let us discuss the same with the help of one case. Firm of Kerala sold goods to Kamal of Kerala for ₹1,000 and GST applied for the same is 10%. So what is the journal entry when there is sales? Kamal account debited to sales account 1,000. This is without GST. Now when there is GST, what will be the journal entry? Kamal account will be debited as usual. To sales account also 1,000. But now what is this? Output CGST and output SGST. So whenever there is purchase, you have to use the word input CGST and input SGST. And whenever there is sales of the goods, you have to use the words output CGST and output SGST. The calculation of this tax is also the same as we did in purchase. On this 1,000 rupees, if you calculate 10%, you will get 100. That 100 amount will be half divided between central government and the state government. So that way you got 50 and 50. Now what about if there is any return? Here also some 200 goods is returned. The sold goods is been returned. So what is the journal entry? Sales return account is debited. And because output CGST will also be debited here and output SGST will also be debited here. Not 50-50 you have to write. If you are writing 50-50, you will go wrong. So on this 200, you have to calculate 10%. So how much you will get? 20 rupees. The 20 rupees you will divide half to CGST and SGST. To Kamal account 220. Simple, no? Now children, let us see the fourth story. In this story, we have Vikram, who is from Delhi, and the same firm from Kerala. Now our firm is selling the goods to Vikram of Delhi. So when the goods are sold outside of state, that is, this is not a case of within the state. Kerala and Delhi are two different states. So this is a case of interstate sales. You know that whenever there is interstate sales or interstate transaction, what is the tax applied? Integrated GST. That is, integrated goods and service tax is applied. Here also the same case. Whenever there is sale or purchase or between two different states, you have to use the word integrated GST. So let us see one case over here. Firm of Kerala sold goods to Kamal of Delhi for ₹1,000. GST is 10% here also. So without GST, what is the normal journal entry for sales? You know that Kamal account will be debited to sales account. Okay, we sold goods to Kamal, so Kamal will be debited to sales account. Now with GST, what is the journal entry? Kamal as usual will be debited. Then sales will be credited. Output IGST will be there. So we saw that because it is a outside sale, that is inter state sales, so you have to use the word IGST. And because the sales word is there, don't forget it is output IGST. purchase input will be used, and when there is sales, you have to use the word output IGST. With sales itself, you will have output also. On this 1000, you have to calculate 10%, so you will get 100. That 100 rupees completely will move to output IGST. And this, what is the journal entry for returning the goods? Sales return will be debited 200. Output IGST account 20 rupees. To Kamal account 220 rupees. So on 200, if you calculate 10%, you will get 20 rupees. That 20 rupees will be output IGST at the time of returning the goods. Okay, make a total of this and you will get the amount which Kamal have to that is return the goods. The value of the goods which is returned is of 220. Now see children, there is a journal entry in front of you. With this journal entry, you have to pass the this transaction, you have to pass the journal entry. So let us discuss few of this, and then the remaining part you will discuss. You can understand by your own. You can just follow a few journal entries. So see, 1st April, Kamal started business with capital 1 lakh. In this case, we know that when business is started, what is the journal entry? Cash account debited to capital account. In this case, we don't have to go for any GST. Okay, the simple journal entry, cash account debited to capital account, that is 1 lakh. Now next entry is April 2, brought goods for cash. So we have purchased some goods for cash, that is 30,000. So when GST is there, you know that for GST, the wordings which you are supposed to use is purchase account is debited, input CGST account and input SGST account to cash account. In the question it is given that in case of intrastate transaction, CGST and SGST is 9%, and in case of IGST it is 18%. Okay, it is given 9% each. Each means what? 9% for CGST and 9% SGST. It is not 3% on 3%. It is not a division of 4.5 and 4.5. It's each means what? 9 for this, 9 for SGST. So, as it is not mentioned, it is interstate or intrastate, you have to understand that it is intrastate purchase. Okay, and they will mention if it is interstate purchase. Outside the state, if it is given, they will mention it particularly. Otherwise, you can assume it is a interstate purchase. So purchase, input CGST and input SGST, 9% you have to calculate on 30,000. You will get this amount. Add this all together, you will get the total amount to be paid on this purchase. The next entry is open bank account with cash. Here we don't have any GST, so the simple journal entry, bank account debited to cash account for opening a bank account. April 4th entry is sold goods for cash, 40,000. Sold goods means what? You are selling the goods, means cash account, cash is coming in, cash account debited to sales account. 40,000 is the goods which you have sold. To output, whenever there is sales word used, we have to use the word output CGST and output SGST. 9%. So 40,000 into 9%, you will get 3,600. Again 40% into 9%, again 3,600, same value. Add this together, you will get one amount. That is the cash you have received from this sales. Let us see one more problem related to April 7. Bought goods from Surya of Kanpur, Delhi, UP. See, this firm of Kamal is Delhi, and you have you have purchased goods from Surya, who is situated in Kanpur, UP. Okay, so this is a case of interfirm transaction. So in interfirm transaction, you know that IGST is the word which you have to use. So what is the journal entry? See here, purchase account debited, input IGST. account debited to Surya account. Okay, so when you charge input IGST on 30,000, you have to charge 18%. 30,000 is the purchase you have made. On that 18% when you calculate, you will get 5,400. Add this together. This is the amount which you are supposed to pay to Surya for the purchase you have made. Hope you have understood. The remaining of the problems you have to try to do that by your own. Okay, with the same concept, you can try it by your own. Now it's time to conclude today's session. In today's class we saw the meaning of GST, concept of CGST, SGST and IGST, and what is input CGST, SGST and IGST, as well as output CGST, SGST and IGST. Understand the concept very well and apply that to the accounting journal entry related to GST. Meet you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.